All right, good evening and welcome everyone. First of all, let me welcome you after a long time. Yes, I have not started my video as yet. I'm just wanting to check whether we are going live on YouTube. If yes, I think yes, we are live on YouTube as well. Now, let me just pause this and I'll start my video. So, welcome everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? If yes, please type a yes in the comment box. And I missed all of you. If you have missed me, type yeah me in the comment box if you have missed me. Yes, okay, yes, Rajesh ji, welcome, welcome. I can see you, Murli Ramakrishnan. I can see you, Sanjay Kumar. I can see all of you. Awesome. Ashish. Yes, I'm seeing Sanjay Kumar, Vijay Dubey, Neeta Krishnani. I'm seeing SK Singh. Awesome. Great. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Ashish Doshi. Yes, I can see you, Ashish. Great. Great to have you, all of you over here. Let me just see whether it's recorded. We are live on YouTube and we are good to go on this. Okay, Rajesh, Rakesh ji, I can see you also. Awesome. Amazing. Thank you so much. So thank you for your patience and thank you for being there with me in the last 2 weeks because I was there in my, I totally changed. Yes. Yeah, great. I think you'll see a lot of things changing, not just in physically, but emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually as we progress in this journey of Think and Grow Rich. So let's do this together and got a lot of cool announcements for all of you, a lot of good surprises, a lot of good experiences which I want to share about my journey, in my spiritual journey, and that's the real context over. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Let's do this. So, by the way, how's the Josh, man? How are things aligned towards your goals? Come on, guys. Can you just keep your in one word in the comment box? How do you feel? I'm really. I want you to take your results to the next level, and I'm there with you in whatever way I can do so that you can achieve that result which you want to have in your life. That's my promise. And I stay committed to you. And I've got lots and lots of brilliant ideas how we can do this together so that your goals are a done deal. By the way, how many of you are our guests? I mean, who have not yet part of our community and you are our esteemed guest. Type G in the comment box agar aap hamare guest ho aaj, because Atiti Devo Bhav, and we want to welcome you. Yes, Rupen, Doctor, welcome. Venu Sekar, welcome. David, welcome if you are our guest. Uh, Inching closer, I got that. Yeah, one step at a time. Awesome. So let's begin this session. We are talking about the power of mastermind, and it's a power of mastermind. This Friday evening mastermind call is a mastermind. It's a powerful mastermind of like-minded people who are there to support each other so that we can achieve the goal which we want to achieve. So that's the real power of the mastermind. We are reading the chapter of persistence in the entire journey of Think and Grow Rich. We are going to read Think and Grow Rich 21 times in the entire year. 21 बार हम किताब पढ़ने वाले हैं. So it's going to just come into our psyche. It's going to be really going deep inside in our psyche. और हम implement करने वाले. सिर्फ एक बार किताब पढ़ के हमने लाइब्रेरी में रख दी, ऐसा नहीं करने वाले, but we are going to keep on implementing and getting the results. So some cool announcements. 4th September, 6:30 in the morning, our esteemed mentor, Bharat Bhai, is taking this concluding session of persistence. So today being, I think that's penultimate day. Tomorrow would be the last day, the 21st day for you to complete the reading the chapter of persistence. And बहुत होशियारी से करिए, because time बहुत कम है to get this quality of persistence. And Sunday would be the review session for all of you. How many of you are in this space of book reading and are enjoying this space of book reading, and you think that this is a very unique way of learning and applying the principles of Think and Grow Rich, which has really helped so many of the success stories happening in our community. In fact, this is one reason why this community is thriving. सब ऑनलाइन प्रोग्राम अच्छे होते हैं, सब कोचेस ट्रेनर्स बहुत ही बेहतरीन होते हैं, ब्यूटीफुल, दे आर वेरी टैलेंटेड, but somewhere the structure is missing, which really doesn't get the results which are expected. So this book reading club culture which we have got in Think and Grow Rich is really a powerful culture which keeps you accountable, which keeps you disciplined, which gives you the consistency, and from that consistency you get the results. So imagine 21 बार चैप्टर को पढ़ना, I mean, that's not a joke. And hats off to all of you who have been doing this and religiously doing this. Now, talking about this announcement, of course, this is going to be there on Sunday morning. How many of you have got some element of the persistence chapter that come what may, I am not going to give up. Kuch bhi ho jaye, I am not going to give up. You have got that quality of really zen mein utar gayi hai. If yes, then I mean type P for persistence. I mean, really, I've got that quality of persistence. Come what may, whatever be the quality, the hurdles, the obstacles, or things may not work the way we are supposed to work, but we are persistent. We are going to get this quality of persistence. That's what this reading of chapter again and again does to you. So it's a brilliant chapter, and I've seen people who do this throughout the year. I've seen people who have been doing this for the last 6 to 8 months, 9 months, and they do it. They keep on doing it, and they get phenomenal, amazing results by doing this particular one quality. So let's. So we'll take all your question answer at the end, and we'll have a Google form filled up for this. So for people who have got question answers, immediately you can just fill up this Google form, and I'll give this Google form in between also. So if you have any questions, just fill up this Google form. And at the end, we will address all your questions. So this is the Google form link. I request, I think Meera is there, Uma is there. If anybody can just copy this Google form and keep on pasting it after maybe 20, 30 minutes so that people who are coming in, they get an opportunity to fill up this Google form and they can ask me any questions which they got to have. Okay. So now, this one announcement is there Sunday morning. Now, for people who have joined in last 1 week or last 2 weeks, you got an induction program happening where our mentors Sachin Tirdale and Prasanna Arkadi will be there with you on 4th September, 9 o'clock. And the link will be given to all the new participants. Personalized message will be given to you. My backend team will be giving in. The link will also be shared in the book reading clubs. The link will also be shared in the paid members Telegram groups. Join this, even if you are an old member, but somewhere if you're stuck up, get into the induction program and see exactly how you can move forward. So that's going to happen again on Sunday morning. And if you're very busy this Sunday, come next Sunday. But come in. This is the live session which we are going to be there. So if you want to have hand holding, then this session is going to help you to move forward in your journey of Think and Grow Rich. So that's 4th September night time 9 a.m. We're going to be there, and that's where we support new members over here. So can I request all of you to really acknowledge all our mentors? And these are not my paid employees. Kar rahe hain, because seva kar rahe, we can say that. And kar rahe because they got so much of value from Think and Grow Rich. They are giving it out back to you. And I want all of you to take some role. If you think that this is a powerful thing which which these people have done, so please type MPTY, more power to mentors. MPT mentors, more power to mentors. I mean, they have been doing this by Bharat Bhai, Prasanna, Sachin every Sunday morning 9 o'clock coming in. So really acknowledge these people who have taken this precious time and they see the value of giving it back. They got from the community, so now they're giving it back to the community. And I want all of you to be somewhere in some space, whichever way you can, take up some kind of a role so that you can give it back to members. Maybe in your book reading club, you can support someone. Ki nahi chal raha hai, chalo theek hai, ye karo. Something or the other, you can support them. And that's going to come back to you in multiple. So that's one major announcement which is there now. Well, people are reading in book reading clubs, getting results. But I was thinking, especially in this 10, 11 days of my sabbatical, बहुत सोचा, because बोलना ही नहीं था और मेरा काम ही बोलने से है. तो बोलेंगे तो पैसा आएगा. That's what my profession is. पर वहां पे बोलना ही नहीं है, कुछ बोलना ही नहीं है तो क्या करेंगे? तो सोच दिमाग में तो बहुत सारे विचार तो आएंगे. तो lot of ideas. How can I really impact people? How can I create those results which I really want to create for them? And one brilliant idea which came in was the book reading clubs have to go to the next level. You know, some people come in with a lot of जोश कि यार मैं तो Think and Grow Rich 21 बार तो मैं पढ़ लूंगा यार. अभी तो मैं कम्युनिटी ज्वाइन कर, अभी तो मैं पढ़ना ही है मुझे. And जैसे एक दो बार सुबह उठते हैं या फिर एक दो बार रात को जागेंगे, and then some hurdle obstacle comes and then the entire sizzle just fizzles out. That also happens. And maybe some kind of a personal calamity comes in, God forbid. The life takes up and the entire system starts to fail. So This is a very beautiful analogy of the importance of what we are doing in this community. So book reading karna zaruri hai, but book reading karna can be compared to this situation. Imagine like this, that you're going in a restaurant, okay? बहुत अच्छी सी रेस्टोरेंट में जा रहे हो, बहुत प्लानिंग करके यार खाना बहुत बढ़िया मिलता है. You go to a restaurant and you look at the menu card. And you look at the menu card, अरे यार मजा आ जाएगा यार. Let's say पानी पूरी, you know, बहुत दिनों से आपने पानी पूरी नहीं खाई है. You want to have that tasty crunchy पानी पूरी. Wow man, this beautiful पानी मस्त लग रही है. तो ये स्पेशल है यहाँ की, स्पेशल पानी पूरी विद सेव बूंदी etc. It's all nicely done. And you're like, चलो यार इसको ऑर्डर करते हैं. बुक रीडिंग करना, सिर्फ बुक रीडिंग करना इज लाइक रीडिंग द मेन्यू. पेट नहीं भरने वाला है, वो टेस्ट नहीं आएगा मुंह में, नॉट एक्सपीरियंस इट. देन आपने ऑर्डर किया, चलो ठीक है ये मंगा लिया, ये ऑर्डर करना है. देन व्हाट हैपेंस? टाइम लगेगा. अच्छी चीज बनाने के लिए टाइम तो लगता है, 10-15 मिनट यू आर वेटिंग फॉर इट. आजू बाजू आप देख रहे हो, अरे उस टेबल पे भी पानी पूरी है, अरे यहाँ पे भी पानी पूरी है, अरे क्या मस्ती में खा रहा है यार, गरम रगड़ा है, and puri is also so nice and crunchy, must be very tasty. And you're looking at people around and you are saying yaar kaisi hogi pani puri. So when people watch testimonies of members of community of Think and Grow Rich, let's say Uma की success story, or let's say मीरा की success story दिख, अरे यार इसका भी गोल अचीव हो गया, अरे यार इसको भी जॉब मिल गया, अरे इसको भी पैसा मिल गया अकाउंट में, अरे यार मेरे को भी मिल सकता है. सो अगर आप दूसरों को पानी पूरी खाते देखते हो तो आपका एक्सपीरियंस क्या रहेगा? अरे मुझे भी खाना है. बट जब तक मुंह में पानी पूरी अगर जाती नहीं है तब तक वो टेस्ट नहीं आएगा. करेक्ट? फिर क्या है? तो बुक रीडिंग क्लब किया, बुक रीडिंग में बुक पढ़ रहे, देख रहे सक्सेस स्टोरी बुक रीडिंग से मिल रही है, लेकिन जब तक एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किया अपनी जिंदगी में, अपने जहन में इसको उतारा नहीं, जब तक वो पानी पूरी मुंह में डाली नहीं, और पानी, और चलो बहुत तीखा लग रहा है भैया और तीखा बनाना, भैया और तीखा बनाना, जब तक वो स्वाद अगर आपके दिमाग में नहीं बैठता तब तक पानी पूरी खाने का मजा नहीं आएगा. मेनू कार्ड पढ़ते रहेंगे. सो पीपल हु जस्ट कीप ऑन रीडिंग द बुक थिंक एंड ग्रो रिच, पढ़ना जरूरी है, पढ़ना जरूरी है, बट that is not going to give you the experience of Think and Grow Rich. So the point is, Subramaniam Nagarajan ji, that until and unless you experience the things, you are not going to get the results. Just by reading the book, it's important. Just by looking at the testimonies, it's important. That's an important step. But you got to experience. You got to experience this. Okay. Okay, got that. So how many of you are maybe wanting that दिमाग में पानी पूरी खाने का मन हो गया? With my example, did you get the example? The importance of joining the community, the importance of really getting into the principles and experiencing. Yes or no, guys? Type PP for pani puri if you got this. Got to experience Think and Grow Rich. सिर्फ बुक पढ़ने से नहीं होगा, सिर्फ दूसरों की सक्सेस स्टोरी देखने से नहीं होगा, आपको कूदना होगा, आपको ऑर्डर करके खाना होगा, तभी आपको रिजल्ट्स मिलेंगे, अदरवाइज नहीं मिलेंगे. ओके, सो दिस इज वन थिंग व्हिच इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड लुकिंग एट दिस, व्हाट आई हैव डन इज, reading is important, looking at the success stories Friday morning, Friday evening is important, but how can I experience all of you these powerful principles? That is where a structure is being changed. And how many of you are ready to know what is the new structure which I intend to do? And how many of you want to know? Type BIO in the comment box if you want to know the new structure. Yeah. So we are going to start and embark on a new journey from the 6th of September. The power of MasterMind, which is the 9th step to riches. Very, very powerful step. Very powerful step in the entire 13 steps to riches. And I'll explain to you why it's a very powerful step. And along with this, we have combined the 12th step to riches, which is the brain. How to use the power of your brain. So you're going to read these 2 chapters together in the next 21 days cycle starting from Tuesday. So 9 step to riches, power of mastermind, and 12 step to riches, the brain. Both these chapters, ये दोनों chapters को हम साथ में पढ़ने वाले हैं. And there's a logic also behind this. And we're going to do this for the next 21 days, starting in the cycle, starting from the next Tuesday. So the calendar for this, original calendar is this, like this. We are on serial number 11, which I call as track 11. Track 11 starting from 6th September to 28th September. We have got the power of mastermind and the brain. Now, ignore the first review and the second review because the structure is changing. You just focus on the first 3 columns. ये first 3 columns पे ध्यान दीजिए. ये 2 बहुत जबरदस्त steps to riches है, which is going to unlock this master key to success. So, what is the new structure? And what are the changes which you are going to do there so that you can get these principles ingrained inside you? The 21-day challenge for this track is like this. You read the chapter for 21 days. Now, many of you are reading alone, you can continue reading alone. Many of you are reading in book reading clubs, you can continue reading in book reading clubs. Many of you are not part of the community, people who are watching on YouTube, or people who are watching maybe, or people who are as guests over here on Zoom. You can read it alone also. That's fine. Menu card aapko padhna hai. Fine. That you can do it whichever way suits you. That's the first step. The second point is, in this 21 days challenge, when you're reading the chapter, I'm going to give you 10 explainer videos for every step. So there'll be 10 videos for the power of mastermind, and there'll be 10 videos for the brain. So when you read the chapter and want to apply this to your goals, and you have a doubt, what is the author trying to say? How can I apply this particular thing in my results? कैसे मैं इसको apply कर सकता हूँ? कैसे? I mean, you got कुछ doubt है. अरे जब तक doubt clear नहीं होगा तब तक आगे कैसे पढ़ूँ यार? वापस वही पढ़ना, वापस वही दिमाग में doubt. How many of you sometimes have a doubt and this doubt is not clarified? And if you're going to read the chapter again and again, the doubt comes again. क्या? How many of you can relate this to me? What I'm trying, just type R for relate के यार. Doubt है यार, इसको solve तो करो यार. So तभी अगर doubt है तो ये 10 videos आपके पास एक backup है. कि what is Sidharth trying to say? I am explaining every sentence, every line in this chapter. तो कुछ भी doubt है, I got it. I've got explainer videos with everything is there. So you are aligned in this. Do you think that me coming in and stepping in will be helpful for you? I think it's going to be there for you so that kahan pe bhi doubt hai, I'm there to support you. So doubt, immediately resolution is there. So that's the second one. Each cycle of 21 days will be divided into 5 segments. There are 5 segments within this 21 days. Understand this very carefully. The first segment is where you start reading from day 1 to day 7. 7 दिन आप अपने हिसाब से पढ़िए. You read the chapter for 7 days, start applying these principles in your life. You start understanding the principles. एक बार, 2 बार, 3 बार पढ़ा. First week you study. You read for 7 days. What happens after the 7th day? There is segmentation. Segment 2. Segment 2 में क्या होगा? The first success work session will be there, live with me from 6:30 to 7 or maybe whatever time is there on Zoom. So, जो 7 दिन में आपने चैप्टर पढ़ा है, उसमें कुछ डाउट है कि यार सर मेरे को ये मेरे गोल के लिए कैसे अप्लाई करूं? I didn't understand this particular concept. So, before you start the further reading, there is a break. There won't be any reading on this day. It'll be just a live question answer session with me. So all your doubts are cleared and clarified. So far so good. Are we clear on this? Ke segment 2 tak clear ho gaya. Top 5 points clear. Type C for clear. Are we clear on this? Absolutely. Are we clear on this? Hello. समझ में आ रहा है मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं आपको? ये आपके जहन में आपको थिंकिंग क्रूज उतारने के लिए स्ट्रक्चर बनाया है. So be with me. Understand this. Clear on this? So the first success work session will be there with me. So you start working on what you have read. You start working on that particular step. You start taking action towards a particular step on your goals. Okay. Now, then segment 3 start hoga. Segment 3 start hoga. Segment 3 में क्या होगा? Again, 7 दिन पढ़ा. First session मेरे साथ किया. You start applying your results. Then what happens? Reading from day 8 to day 14. Day 8 to day 14, the second week again you are studying. Okay, chalo, theek hai, I'm now more strong. It's like I understand this, I'm applying it. But समझो apply किया और application में कुछ अगर confusion आ गया कि यार okay, I understood theoretically कि ये चीज ऐसे apply होगी. But when you start actually applying it towards your goals, somewhere some permutation combination starts to change, and somewhere some new parameter starts to come. And again, there is a question or a query, okay, how will I apply this in this scenario? How many of you have got this kind of a challenge? I mean, मेरे साथ बहुत बार ऐसा होता है that when I theoretically sit on the table, ऐसे ऐसे apply करूंगा. But when I actually start to apply, there is some new challenge which has not thought across, and I know how do I do this. How many of you can relate this? Are you with me? ऐसा होता है? Yes, type yes in the comment box. ऐसा होता है? Definitely it happens. Because जब भी आप reality में apply करेंगे, तो कुछ ना कुछ आगे पीछे होगा. So that is where I'm there again with you. So you have 14 days आपने reading कर लिया. Then we have segment number 4, where there's a second success work session live with me on Zoom. So whatever doubts are there, वो सारे doubts निकल जाएंगे आपके कि हाँ ये भी doubt मैंने apply किया, ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा, now I know exactly how to do this. That also doubt is cleared. So again, a second live session, which is segment number 4, where I give you whatever doubts are there, I clarify that. And then finale is segment 5. You read from the last segment of 7 days, from day 15 to day 21. You get accountability in the reading telegram group. At the end of 21 days, you will master think and grow, reach that particular step. कि ये step को कैसे मेरे goal के लिए apply करने का, absolute crystal clear, no confusion, no doubt, जहन में उतार दिया. सिर्फ पानी पूरी मेनू पे नहीं देखी, you have tasted, you have relished that delicacy of pani puri. And that's how this entire 21-day challenge is going to be there. How many of you are excited? How many of you are excited to be a part of this 21-day challenge? Yeah. How many of you are excited to be a part of this 21-day challenge? Book पढ़ो 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 पढ़ो, but क्या doubt कैसे करेंगे? But यार ऐसे ऐसे सिद्धार्थ शाह is there, 8th day पे है, 15th day पे है, मेरे साथ में चल के काम कर रहे हैं और काम कर रहे, and you get the results that you want to have in your life, right? Now, I was thinking that I'm giving videos, I'm giving these live sessions, that what should be the investment part of it? And I didn't want it to charge anything. I really didn't want it to charge. I just wanted to give the value to all of you. But then I spoke to the variety of the core committee members and say that just like how the book reading clubs is free, there won't be any value of free. Okay. So I've kept it a very, very, very affordable price, which you can call your family, friends, associate, anyone. Okay. How many of you want me to share that investment for this entire 21 days challenge, which is there? Like, it's like a no-brainer for you. Yeah. So it's not free, because free has no value, but it's almost free. Imagine this. Okay, by the way, iska photo nikal lijiye. Just take a snapshot of this. This is the next 21 days challenge. And those who enroll the challenge, they will be getting this calendar for sure. This is the entire reading. Step 9, power of the mastermind, and step 12, brain. Segment number 1, day 1 to day 7, reading from 6th September to 12th September. Segment 2, first success work session with me on 13th September, Tuesday, no reading. Segment number 3, day 14, reading from 14th September to 20th September. Segment number 4, second success work session, 21st September, Wednesday, again no reading. Segment number 5, day 15 to day 21, reading from 22nd September to 20th September. ये पूरा clear cut है. Here you go. Both these lessons combined together, 20 videos you'll get for this. It's just 1,000 rupees plus GST. 1,000. It's almost free. It's like a no-brainer for you. But once you apply these principles, once you get these principles ingrained, you'll go to the next level. Scan this QR code and enter. Okay, this is it. I'm going to share the link also to you. and be in this 21-day challenge. See how these principles can get inside you, and you can really master these principles over here. So, and this is going to be there throughout. This is going to be there throughout the year. It's going to be there. So this is the link. 1000 rupees plus GST is there. We can read on the podcast is also fine, Jimit. You can read, you can listen to the podcast. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. You can even listen to my podcast also. That's absolutely fine. But come for the live sessions. Come for the live sessions, which is on after 7th day and after the 14th day. Come for the live sessions so that whatever doubts, queries, and of course, watch the videos. 10 videos आपको मिलेंगे mastermind के, 10 videos आपको brain के मिलेंगे. So everything is clear. Because menu पढ़ के कुछ होने वाला नहीं है. But get this inside your psyche and you can. Okay. So how many of you are with me in the 21-day challenge? Okay. How many of you have registered? Type R for registered. Yeah, registered, Ashwini. It's a no-brainer here. I mean, एक restaurant में कम जाना with your family, but you get this inside your psyche and you apply these principles. Okay. Now, this is going to be path breaking, and you will definitely get the results the way you want it. Every step will be going inside your psyche. आप apply करते जाएंगे, and you'll get the results. And I'll tell you why this is so powerful. Why these two steps are so powerful. Look at this. How to make the most of your mastermind. In fact, Meeraji or Umaji, just store this link so that you can actually give it to people who ask me later on. Okay, just store this link so that you can copy this link and give it to people who, in fact, let's put this on the Telegram group also. People who wish to join in, they can join and they can be a part of this. I'm putting it on all the groups. Yeah, that's it. Now, how many of you want to really scan is not working? Just try this link. How many of you really want to make the most of masterminds? Type me in the comment box. You really want to make the most of masterminds? Type me in the comment box. कि यार आपको mastermind कैसे? Why mastermind is so powerful? I'll give you a very classic example. Who was Napoleon Hill's mentor? Who was Napoleon Hill's mentor? Andrew Carnegie, right? Andrew Carnegie was the richest man in the world at the turn of the century. Richest man in the world. Okay. And kaise bane rich? He was a steel laborer. And he was working as a steel laborer. If you research Andrew Carnegie, he says, I became the richest man in the world by this one principle, which is mastermind. How many of you want to know the behind the scenes story of Andrew Carnegie was wanting to sell his entire assets? How many of you want to know the behind the scenes story? Ki kya hua aur kaise mastermind supported? Type me in the comment box if you really want to know the behind the scenes story. So I'll give you an explanation behind this. Okay, it's a wonderful story. It goes like this. So Andrew Carnegie was fond of golf. He's really fond of playing golf. यूके में गोल्फ खेल रहे थे एक दिन, ठंडी बहुत थी, and he was playing golf, and he was playing golf with his key mastermind person. किसके साथ खेल रहे थे? He was playing with Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab was his right hand, his key mastermind person. उसके साथ खेल रहे थे. He was playing golf together, and Andrew Carnegie was losing. Okay, and Charles Schwab was winning. And golf में scoring ऐसा होता है कि जितना score कम, you are minus, that means you are winning, and those score plus, that means you are losing. How many of you know about this? कि golf में reverse? Type R if you know कि golf में reverse scoring होती है. Because you are minus, that means you have not got less chance. You have taken less chances to get that thing, birdie or whatever it is. So that's the real name of the game. And he was losing to Charles Schwab. Charles Schwab was a master salesman, and he was a master influencer. He saw Andrew Carnegie's passion towards golf, He saw that he is losing and he was not liking it. And he was wanting to have his मुझे और time चाहिए to get this playing of golf. He said this one statement to Andrew Carnegie. And that statement, every word of that statement was worth right now more than $1 billion. Every statement was worth more than $1 billion. What did Charles Schwab mention to Andrew Carnegie? क्या बोले? क्या बोले? Consolidate all your plans into one big corporation and sell out to Wall Street. Mastermind में एक idea डाल दिया. Charles Schwab just put this one idea in Andrew Carnegie's mindset when they were playing golf. बस फिर क्या है? This is the power of mastermind. What happened? Everything started. He sent Charles Schwab to Wall Street. He had that speech done. How many of you remember the story from chapter Faith? How many of you remember? Type F for faith. If you remember what happened exactly, क्या हुआ उसके बाद में? And he said, and JP Morgan came in and he became the richest man in the world. How did it happen? One idea in the mastermind. एक idea during the mastermind session, and you go to the next level. By the way, लोगों को लगता होगा कि यार ये कौन है एंड्रू कार्नेगी यार? सचमुच था क्या ऐसा कोई बंदा? Richest steel man. Hello, how many of you know one of the richest men in the world, Lakshmi Mittal? Type LM if you know about Lakshmi Mittal. You know about Lakshmi Mittal? Suna hai? I mean, I'm not creating stories. Lakshmi Mittal's company, ArcelorMittal, go on Google, it's worth $18 billion today. आज की तारीख में $18 billion का वैल्यूएशन लक्ष्मी मित्तल का है. कैसे वो एम्पायर कैसे बना? You go to the background. US Steel was there. उसके पहले Bethlehem Steel was there. उसके पहले Carnegie Steel was there. It is a chain. It is a chain. लक्ष्मी मित्तल का जो एम्पायर स्टील का है, ArcelorMittal, that's been there starting from Andrew Carnegie. ये कोई पढ़ाई कहानी नहीं है. Go on Google, check it out. One of the richest men in the world, Indians. Lakshmi Mittal's empire is crafted from a part of ArcelorMittal, which is again a part of Andrew Carnegie's steel empire. How many of you are inspired by this example of the power of mastermind? Do you think that if you have a strong, powerful mastermind, और ऐसा mastermind मिल जाए मुझे यार खत्म, one idea in the mastermind. Would you like to have a mastermind? ऐसा एक mastermind चाहिए आपको? Yes or no? Type yes in the comment box. Do you want a mastermind like this? It's a powerful concept. And once you do this, you'll see how riches are attracted to you. Ideas thrive in mastermind. Ideas thrive in mastermind. You want one more powerful example? I'll give you a very powerful example. And by the way, let me just clarify before I give this example. Think and Grow Rich is religious neutral. आप कोई भी religion से हो, maybe आप Jainism का follow करते हो, Hindu follow करते हो, Christian, Sikh, whatever way, Buddhism, whatever way. Are we absolutely clear that Think and Grow Rich doesn't preach a particular religion? We are focusing on that one source which we call as infinite intelligence. एक infinite intelligence की शक्ति को हम समझते हैं. We don't call it God, we don't call it Allah, we don't call it Jesus, we don't call it Brahma, we don't call anything. We just call it infinite intelligence. Type I, which is for infinite intelligence. कि we are a religious neutral organization. आप कोई भी religion से believe करते हो, you can apply the principles of Think and Grow Rich in your life. We are absolutely okay with whatever background which you're coming across. So, it's a powerful example. And the example is about Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Shweta. Jesus Christ. And it's about Jesus Christ, how he's the greatest saint ever come across. The 12 apostles, or apostles, whichever you pronounce, chosen by Jesus, this was the first ever super mastermind created. Think about it. जीसस के बहुत सारे disciples थे. There are hundreds and thousands of disciples. Why did Jesus choose only those 12? That those 12 people, well, those 12 people were not team members. Team members तो लाखों लोग हैं उनके. But those 12 people were the part of his mastermind. And what happened? Even after Jesus was passed on, these 12 disciples, these 12 apostles carried forward the preaching of Jesus, and that's how Christianity prospered. And that's how Christianity became the greatest force of love on planet Earth. Because it's still following. The context is very nice. I'll give you a very nice way of examples, you know. Can I share a short story of how this 12 disciples or 12 apostles actually started? How many of you want a short story? Ke kaise start hui ye journey? How did the first apostle came of Jesus Christ? How many would like to know this? Yeah. Very interesting. So Jesus was preaching and he was there on the banks of the sea, and lots of followers were there. बहुत सारे followers आ रहे थे. And he was preaching. और ऐसी गर्दी बढ़ती गई, and he was like almost on the edge of the water. And धक्का ऐसा लगा, and he was in the water. गिर गए पानी में गिर गए. तो there was boats. तो boat में he got on a boat, and then he was there. So there were other fishermen also in the water, in the sea over there. They were fishermen, and early morning tha, so they were fishing all the night, and bad luck. Not a single fish was caught. The entire boat was empty. एक single मछली नहीं पकड़ पाए. Completely blank, barren. And वही जगह पे वो लोग ने net डाली थी. The nets were there, and Jesus was also there with the other boat. And he said, "There's no fish there's no fish in the water. कुछ we can't get any fish." Jesus took the same net and put it in the water. And as soon as उन्होंने पानी में जाल डाला, suddenly all the fish started to came into the water. और जाल में फंस गए. The net was full, and the fisherman had to actually pull it with such a heavy weight कि इतने कहाँ से आ गए? हमने पूरी रात ट्राई किया, यहाँ पे कुछ था नहीं. But it was like ample. Then he realized that Jesus is not an ordinary man. And then he followed Jesus, and Jesus took that fisherman as the first disciple, the first apostle. And from there he continued with his 12 disciples. The point is, अगर भगवान को भी मास्टरमाइंड की जरूरत पड़ती है अपने मिशन को अकम्प्लिश करने के लिए, तो हमारी क्या बात है यार? हम तो साधारण इंसान हैं. क्या आपको लगता है कि आप अकेले कर पाएंगे विदाउट अ मास्टरमाइंड? और यू रियली वांट अ मास्टरमाइंड? अगर भगवान को भी मास्टरमाइंड की जरूरत पड़ रही है, क्या लगता है आपको लगेगा? I think you should have a mastermind. Without a mastermind, it becomes tough, it becomes difficult. How many of you are seeing the connect of the importance of mastermind? Paisa, Andrew Carnegie, richest man in the world. Yeah. But even for a mission like spreading this Christianity, you require a mastermind. You require a mastermind. And without that, it is tough. It is tough. How many of you are now ready कि यार मुझे mastermind चाहिए? और ये 21 days में mastermind लेके रहेंगे यार. इस प्रिंसिपल को हम जहन में उतार के रहेंगे. How many of you are really eager कि यार ये तो मुझे चाहिए ही चाहिए यार? सर वही तो कराएंगे 21 दिन में. कल्पेश व्यास जी, वही तो हम कराने वाले. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So if you haven't done so far, I'll give you this context over here. Understand this. Yeah, the link is here like this. You know? So Umaji, or no, just take this link and just share it. Keep on sharing it. People want to join in. They have missed the link. Just join this. This is the power of the mastermind. Do this. I'll give you a theory behind this. Understanding se samajhiye. Example se mat samajhiye. Exactly understanding se samajhiye what happens in a mastermind. Now this is really powerful. Look at this. The units of energy are there everywhere. I mean, everything is energy. We know that. I mean, our body, my table, my laptop, everything is just energy. Now, this human mind is a form of energy. Thought is energy. Thought is the most potent form of energy. Now, understand what happens in the mastermind. ये spiritual energy जो हम लेते हैं किसी और की, we are tapping into the spiritual forces of the world. This spiritual energy has to be combined in a systematic fashion. How? Look at this. You form a first mastermind, maybe for a mastermind for your personal goal. You form a second mastermind, maybe a mastermind for your second goal. Maybe you form a third mastermind, maybe a mastermind for your money goal. Or the fourth mastermind, you keep on forming this. And when you're working with perfect harmony, the spirit of perfect harmony, not just normal harmony, the spirit of perfect harmony का मतलब कि आपकी spiritual alignment होनी चाहिए उनके साथ में, the people who are there within you. I mean, look at Jesus' 12 apostles. If you look at mastermind of Carnegie and Schwab, if you look at Arjun and Krishna, I can keep on going on. Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs, you can name anything. But वो spiritual forces align करके जब ये perfect harmony आती है, तभी आपको power आता है. चैप्टर का नाम है पावर ऑफ द मास्टरमाइंड. चैप्टर का नाम सिर्फ मास्टरमाइंड नहीं रखा. यू विल ओनली गेट द पावर टू अचीव द गोल व्हेन यू हैव अ मास्टरमाइंड. Without the mastermind, you do not have the power to achieve the goals. Goal bana diya. Everybody makes New Year wishes, New Year resolutions, but everybody doesn't have the power to achieve the results. How do you get the power? Using the principle of the mastermind. How many of you are now connecting with this? That the principle is called as the power of mastermind. It is not just the mastermind. Type P if you want that power. Do you want that power? Because without that power, बड़ा गोल बना दिया. 100 करोड़ पैसा कमाना है, 50 करोड़ पैसा कमाना है, 50 किलो वजन कम करना है. अरे गोल बना दिया, बट वो पावर नहीं आएगा जब तक मास्टरमाइंड नहीं है. Mastermind is the key behind this. Mastermind is the key. Without that, it's tough. It's tough behind this. Mastermind is the medium which may overcome practically every obstacle that has to be dealt with in the attainment of the object of one's major purpose. आएंगे hurdles, obstacles आएंगे. Some things might not go as per the way you want to go. But mastermind is the medium which may overcome practically every obstacle that has to be dealt with in the attainment of the object of one's major purpose. Now, how many of you are with me so far and are seeing the power of the mastermind? Are you liking the practical principles? Are you liking the actual history which I'm sharing right now? Are you with me? It's almost 43 minutes past. I know I'll take question answers at the end for sure. And I've got some more things for you to share the power of mastermind, what exactly it works and how exactly you can create this. Yeah, with me? Awesome. Now, before I forget, there is a common Telegram group to join of reading. So I'm going to paste this link on the paid members group. So if you haven't been a part of this, join this group. This is only for the people who want accountability of reading. From the next challenge, the group will be named as the power of mastermind and the brain. So I've given the link to join this on the paid members Telegram group. Join this group, and you'll be there as accountable of only discussing on that particular 21 days, only on those particular principles. We're going to talk on that. So that is the separate group. So join that group and really see how we can really move forward on this. There's one announcement which I don't want to miss out. Was I want to acknowledge a few people who really played a big role in our Pune retreat, a Pune offsite meet which we met. And I want to acknowledge a few people over there who came in. We had Sanjeev Kodgire, Shyam Bothikar, Rahul Srivastav, and Neeta Kalambe. Can we have a CC for clap in the comment box for people who really made this Pune offsite really powerful, and lots of success stories coming in across from this particular session for sure. Yeah. And many of you have already joined the Victory Mastermind in the last thing, and they are getting the results. And for those of you who really want to take your results to the next level, I'm going to share a link with you once again. Many people are asking me about this. So before I share that link, I want to give you one more distinction of the power of mastermind. Why mastermind is important? क्यों सब कुछ मैं अपने हिसाब से नहीं करता? Okay, let me ask you. How many of you have seen people who have this thing कि यार मैं अपने आप कर लूंगा? Okay, I don't need anybody's support. Type I in the comment box. मैं भी ऐसे ही था. मैं तो CA MBA टॉपर रैंकर. मैं सब कुछ अपने आप कर लूंगा यार. I don't. मुझे किसी की जरूरत नहीं है. मुझे कोई कुछ किसी भी की भी जरूरत नहीं है. I can just manage it on my own. Yeah. Yeah, awesome. So questions के लिए Google form आ रहा है. Just fill up this Google form. Somnath and everyone, just fill up the Google form and I'll answer all your questions. Now, अगर इतने smart है लोग, I'll give you 5 reasons why you need to have a mastermind. I'll give you 5 reasons. Okay. So ready for this? Look at this. Examine the stars of the heavens without being an astronomer. Okay. So when you have a mastermind, you can examine the stars of the heavens without being an astronomer. आपको सब कुछ समझने की जरूरत नहीं है. I'll give one more example. Okay. Second, understand the structure of the earth on which we live without being a geologist. Yeah, this पृथ्वी पे रह रहे हैं हम. हमें सब कुछ सीखने की जरूरत नहीं है. I can understand this by reading books without being a geologist. Yeah, so powerful a mastermind. और क्या हो सकता है mastermind से? You can watch nature produce a butterfly from a worm without being a biologist. You don't need to be a biologist to watch this. You can have a mastermind and get this thing. Yeah, how can a caterpillar metamorphose into a butterfly? That's again, you can, with understanding, you can get this. You don't need to be a biologist for that. Where else can the mastermind be used? Know the nature and use of drugs and chemicals without being a chemist. Yeah, I mean, कुछ सर दर्द है, maybe ले लो Crocin. Yeah, go to the doctor and get it. You don't need to be a doctor for that. Or you don't need to be a chemist for that. That's where the mastermind helps. You want more? Why mastermind is important? Look at this. Know about the history of mankind without having lived through it. Yeah, go to the researchers, go to Google, go to people who are experts in their field. You don't need to research everything on your own. You don't need to research everything on Think and Grow Rich. Just be in this community, and that's where you build a super mastermind. I could keep on going on. How many of you believe that this principles of Think and Grow Rich, which we have understanding over here, is a culmination of a mastermind? It's a culmination of 25,000 years of research. Why would I go through the 25,000 years when I have a person? I mean, Think and Grow Rich, we have people where he's an expert on this and be a part of the mastermind. So this is the real power of a mastermind which you got to have. And how many of you believe that joining this community has made things easier for us? How many of you believe that Think and Grow Rich as a community is a super mastermind? Type TAGR in the comment box if you believe that this is a super mastermind where everyone is there supporting each other. I think it's a powerful mastermind. Without that, it's so tough. It's difficult because the whole world outside, पहले मेरा, पहले मेरा, पहले मेरा, पहले मैं, पहले मैं, but over here, पहले आपका, पहले आपका, पहले आपका. That's the real context of a super mastermind. So, yeah. And we're building a super mastermind at the victory mastermind level also. For those of you who are keen to know what is there in the victory mastermind, please fill up this Google form. Yeah, by the way, how many of you in the victory mastermind type VM is the best? If you feel that victory mastermind is the best. And for those of you who wish to be in the victory mastermind, fill up this qualification form and we'll see whether you are eligible or not. So based on your eligibility, based on the kind of goals which you have got, whether you really need to be over there or not. Otherwise, you be there, no problem. Take your time, no problem at all. But because it's high commitment, it's a high value, it's a high ticket, and it's a higher results. It's a law. So even if you, wherever you are, no problem at all, take your time. But fill up this qualification form and see whether, and if yes, for those of you who wish to be there and you qualify, tomorrow evening, we're going to have this live session where I'll be doing this session for people who wish to elevate their game to the victory mastermind. So for you, I'll be doing this nice context. Only if you qualify, you'll be getting the Zoom link. So only if you qualify, I'll be sending the Zoom link only for those people. Now, it's almost 9 o'clock, and I've got to do the declarations and answer all your questions since I've been missing since the last 2 weeks. By the way, how many of you have, Rajesh, just fill up this qualification form, please, and we'll see. How many of you have already registered for the 21-day challenge starting from Tuesday? Type R for registered, or if you want some, we have some questions, just fill up this Google form. Most of you have registered, right? It's a no-brainer. Just be there, enjoy this space, and see how you can get this principles aligned inside. Okay, so on that note, let me just see whether I've missed out something, or I'll take up question answers. I think I've covered everything, and let me just take up question answers. So any success story anybody's got to share before I actually take in the question answers? So let me just, if you have a success story, please raise your hand. Who has got a success story we can celebrate together? We'll do the declaration at the end. We'll do the declaration.
I see Subramanya is raising his hand.
I think he's a new joinee. I don't think he's a success story. He's got a question.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. So if there are no further success stories, let me just directly take the question answers. Let's open up the Google form, and we'll address all the questions and move forward. Okay, here we go. So the first question is by Ashish Doshi. Dear sir, what is the function of the logical mind then if rationing is lies? Okay, is conscience receptive to logical, or conscious mind since subconscious is immoral? Thank you. Oh, what a deep question, Ashish. This should be addressed in the Victory Mastermind session, but yeah, most of the people would not understand the context of this question, but let me address this. What is the function of the logical mind then if rationing is lies? So rationing is lies is where we kill our potential. We kill our potential. That's the time when we say we get excuses, we get the limiting beliefs. That is what makes the context of making the logical mind as not being useful. And when we say rationing is lies, otherwise it has got its duties, it has got its purpose, it has got its reasoning power. Inductive, deductive reasoning is very, very powerful. So do not just neglect conscious mind, but there is a restriction where we kill our potential. That's where it's rationalization. Is conscience receptive to logical or conscious mind? See, conscience is morality, and morality is based on your belief systems, and your belief systems are ingrained in your subconscious mind. So it can be influenced by your conscious mind. So I could say that your conscience can be influenced by a combination of your conscious and subconscious mind. Conscious mind can help you to change your belief systems, and once your belief systems are ingrained, that's where it can influence your conscience. Okay, so subconscious mind is immoral, but by conscious mind you can influence the subconscious mind. Okay, so there are multiple questions in this, but I hope I answered the questions. Okay, more power to Ashish. Deep, intense question by Ashish, and this can only come by Victory Mastermind life member. Okay, hope it's clear, Ashish. It's a tough one. It's a good question. All right, the next question is by Ashish Suryavanshi. I joined on 4th August, but due to some personal family reasons and functions, I am lacking behind. How to catch from now and how to join book reading club? So Ashish, you can join from today. Start from today. There is nothing which is lacking. Join the Sunday induction program, Ashish. And the Sunday induction program will be guiding you how to kickstart your journey. And also write an email to us. We'll be sending you how to restart your journey. There is a link also to join the book reading club. It's a temporary group. Select the timings from there and just join. That's it, as simple as that. So it's not a time-bound program which is going to end at any time. It's going to be a lifetime support system. We are there with you for a lifetime. So that's the context. So more power to Ashish. Hope that answers and helps you. The next question is by Venu Sarkar. Venu Sarkar is asking, why we get fear if we fall down, even though we are confident to stand up again, need to overcome this interim setback. So, Venu, I think, understand this. Why do we get fear if we fall down? So, fear is an emotion, Venu, and you should look at what is the polar opposite of this particular emotion. Faith. Faith is the exact opposite of fear. And we've got to focus on faith. And when you are falling down, look it like a temporary defeat. And see, at that time, when you are having a temporary defeat, a mastermind is going to help you. See how the dots are connecting. How many of you have got setbacks happen with every one of us? But how many of you feel that when there's a setback, when you have fallen down, but if you have a person who can hold your hand at that time, if you have a person in your mastermind, things become much easier for you. Type E for easy. If you think at that time, when you're down and out, one person around you in the mastermind, get a mastermind, Venu. Get a mastermind. The answer is there. You get a mastermind, and that person is going to help you out for this. And I've got a very nice email written every Friday. I give out this email, and this email is about it's over here. Can I share this email? It's about fear or faith versus fear. How many of you have read this email today morning at 5 o'clock? Okay, you want me to read this out? Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. And Venu, this will be really helpful for you. So I'm going to share it for all of you. Okay, look at this. So faith and fear are two opposite ends of the pole. Let's test out on which side you are skewed or imbalanced, faith or fear. Faith evolves a great leader whose vision knows bounds. Fear creates a cringing follower. Faith makes you courageous and honorable. Fear makes you dishonest and undependable. Faith causes you to look for and expect the best. Fear causes you to look for shortcomings and deficiencies. When you have faith, it shows in your eyes. It shows in the expression of your face, in the tone of your voice, and in every act of yours. When you have faith, you attract the right people. Fear repels them. When you have faith, you attract only that which is constructive and creative. Fear attracts only that which is destructive. All that is right works through faith. All that is wrong works through fear. Faith helps you to move on well-defined plans. Fear causes you to plunge ahead without plan or purpose. Faith constructs, fear tears down. Ask yourself, which side of the polarity you want to be? Faith versus fear. Type F for faith. You like it? How many of you are not getting this Friday emails? Of course, 2 weeks I wasn't there, but every Friday I type NG if you're not getting. If you're not getting these emails, it's free. Every Friday I give out a nice email. Friday ko aapko subah morning mein aa jayega. Just if you're not getting, maybe your email has been unsubscribed or maybe it's cancelled, something like that. So give her an email or give her an alternate email. Give an alternate email and we will be giving you this completely complimentary every Friday. Just send an email to us and give us an alternate email. Maybe your email is blocked by the software over there, something like that. Okay, so do that. Get the faith. I hope that answered the question, and we move on. More power to Venu Sarkar, please. Next question. Jasmine Kaur. Jasmine is asking, I joined WhatsApp group of book reading club, but if you guide how to best use of that group. So Jasmine, join this challenge. How to best use this group, 21-day challenge. So do this. If you don't wish to join, just read the chapter over there. Whichever time suits you, join that particular group and follow the rituals. So that's what I would suggest. Okay. So 2 ways. Either you join the 21-day challenge because we are starting this new leg where you're going to be imbibing these principles, or you follow the rituals of the group, whichever time you slot suits you, join the group and follow the rituals over there. Okay. So more power to Jasmine, please. The next question is by Kailash Sharma. Kailash Sharma is asking, can I have a TAGR book soft copy on my email address? Kailash Sharma, of course. Kailash, if you can just drop an email to this and with your request. And in fact, why to wait for an email and why to go for the bureaucratic procedure? Just download this link right now and you'll get the copy. So Kailash, just click on the link over here and you get the copy. Download this copy, okay? Fast, forget email and all that. Just download it right now in your system and you're in, okay? So great, thank you so much. More power to Kailash Sharma. And by the way, we read this chapters from this particular ebook. Okay, so it's uniformity is maintained. Next question is by Deepak Jagtap. Deepak Jagtap is asking, tell us the benefits and importance of Vipassana meditation. Separate session. Separate session karenge. Okay. How many of you are eager to know my experience of Vipassana and connecting with Think and Grow? It's time V for Vipassana. It's mind blogging. You will go to the next level. I mean, it's out of the world. I am liberated. I add adjectives and adjectives, but I'll give a separate session for this. Maybe I'm going to make a YouTube video also, but do this and I'll share my experience of the Vipassana. And thank you. More power to Deepak. Next question is by Mahesh. Mahesh is asking how to motivate members who are part of a mastermind, like they are not attending, not taking any actions. Any experience can you share, sir? Obviously, it's a very powerful thing, Mahesh. How many of you want to know how to motivate members in your mastermind? Type me in the comment box. You want to know how to motivate? बना दिया लेकिन कैसे उसको motivate करेंगे यार? कोई काम करता ही नहीं है यार, कोई सुनता ही नहीं है यार, 2 दिन करता है फिर वापस छोड़ देता है. Yeah, I'll tell you how. Most of the people in the mastermind are there for the economic benefits. So there is one economic phase of the mastermind and there is a psychic phase of the mastermind. Psychic phase बाद में समझेंगे, डिटेल में 21 days challenge में समझेंगे psychic phase क्या होता है. But economic phase समझ लीजिए. What is economic phase of the mastermind? Economic phase of the mastermind is where there is some benefit, either monetarily or non-monetarily. For example, some recognition, some reward, which is a non-monetary benefit. Maybe some kind of give and take barter kind of a thing. Maybe if I am a mastermind of someone else and we are both aligned for achieving our goals, there's a non-economic benefit for this also. Let's say monetary compensation, the most easiest, the most popular, and the most easily understood kind of a thing. So what is the motive? What is the motive? Motivation ko break kariye, sir. Motivation is nothing but motive in action. So if people are not motivated, put the motive in action. Put the motive in action. Maybe what motive? I mean, there are 9 motives which are there. And you go and watch my YouTube where I've given the 9 motives. Where go and watch day number 6 of the 90 days challenge where 9 motives aapke align kiye gaye. Apply which motive works for every person and get that person moved. Understand that person and you get the particular person get some action. So that's how you get the people motivated. Okay. So more power to Mahesh, please. Clear on this? Awesome. Okay, next question is by Sanjay Pandey. Need a quick overview of the 21 days mastermind challenge. The quick overview is like this, sir. The quick overview is like this. Just take a snapshot of this. This is the next 21 days challenge coming. Just sharing my screen. Take a snapshot of this. This is the quick overview of the 21 days challenge. Track 11 calendar, which is we're going to read 2 chapters. Reading step 9, power of the mastermind and the brain. Segment 1, day 1 to day 7. Segment 2, first success work session with me live. No reading on that day. Segment 3, day 8 to day 14, you read. Segment 4, again, second success work session with me. You apply these principles in your life. No reading that day. And segment 5, day 15 to day 21. 21 days, you master it. Okay. So, got it, Sanjay? Yeah, you want the link? The link, can someone send the link, please? Just 1,000 rupees plus GST. It's almost free. I've not kept it free because I want that seriousness. And of course, we get the timing morning rahega. Morning time rahega. 6:30 morning. Because we won't be reading that day. So we'll be applying this principle. So we'll be morning time, 6:30 morning will be the starting time. And I'll be there live with you. 6:30 in the morning, 2 sessions, I'll be doing live with you. Okay. So that's the schedule for the 21 days challenge. And of course, you get 10 videos for every session for you to get an easy understanding for this. Okay, more power to Sanjay, please. Next question. How was your Vipassana experience, Jay Prakash? out of the world. I'm a different person. And I'm going to make each and every one of you achieve your result. That's my humble promise to you. I'll do whatever it takes, but I'll make sure you achieve your results. And that's the real reason I've changed my structure over here. How many of you can see some change in my delivery or something? Can you, I mean, just one honest word of feedback, because it's not about me now. It's just about you. It's just about you getting the results, and I will do whatever it takes, but you will get the results. You will definitely get the results. Yeah. That's the real context. Yeah. 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 Thank you, Ethan, for this. And I really want to acknowledge the Victory Mastermind Life member. Okay. Do you want to know who pushed me for the Vipassana? He pushed me since almost a year. एक साल से मेरे पीछे पड़े थे सिद्धार्थ, कर विपासना कर. अब मैं करता हूँ. Yes, you are right. Sudhir Gupta is a Victory Mastermind Life member, and he met me in Lonavala. First offline retreat. And he said, Sidharth, you do Vipassana, not for something else. No, I am telling you to do Vipassana. No, his context was that when you do this, you will be a changed person. You will take your results to the next level. But more importantly, you'll be impacting so many other people in Think and Grow Rich community, and they require this. That's the real context. And I really thank him that he sent me to this camp. And he not only sent me, मेरे साथ चले थे गोराई में, बोरीवली गोराई में, मुंबई सेंटर में. He drove with me. He not only drove me down, because I didn't have my mobile, I didn't have my nothing, car और कुछ नहीं, मैं छोड़ पे गया था. And he was there till the session started till 6 p.m. on day 0, ताकि सिद्धार्थ का वापस छोड़ के वापस ना आ जाए वहां से. जब तक कोर्स स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ तब तक वो मेरे साथ में वहां पे रहे. 6 बजे शाम को थर्सडे इवनिंग को, सिद्धार्थ अभी कोर्स स्टार्ट हो गया, नाउ यू वोंट लीव. वैसे भी आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू लीव, सो मोर पावर टू सुधीर जी. एंड दैट्स व्हाट हैपेंड. छोड़ के मुझे गोरा वापस आए, एसएल वर्ल्ड के वापस ड्राइव करके गए. किसके पास टाइम है? ओके. Great. So more power to Sudhir ji for this, and I will be indebted for this journey. Next question by Kalpesh Vyas. How to find mastermind? I am not able to find one. Join the 21-day challenge. 1000 rupiya agar if your mastermind is worth more than 1000 rupees, join the mastermind. 21-day challenge will make sure you get your mastermind. Read karna chapters, come for the sessions, watch the videos, do everything which it takes for you to do. But get into the challenge, Kalpesh Vyas. You will definitely get the mastermind for sure. So more power to Kalpesh. Next question by Bimal Prasad Achari. Is this 21 days in parallel to the BRC and 90 days challenge? Absolutely parallel. If you look at this, this is the entire schedule. This is the entire schedule. So this is going to run parallel. After these 21 days, we are going to start with the next chapter, which is the mystery of sex transmutation. Usko master karenge. And then the next, which is the sixth sense. So it's going to be absolutely parallel. And then the final chapter. So jab tak 31st December tak, everything is going to be clear. So it's going to run absolutely parallel. So what you are reading in the book reading club, the challenge is going to be aligned, parallel chal raha hai. It's completely aligned so that you get the principles aligned throughout 21 days challenge. So this is track 11. If you look at this serial number, we are on track 11 right now. And that's going to happen starting from the next 6th of September. Okay. So that's the entire context. The time commitment, Avinash Singh, जो chapter आपको पढ़ना है वो पढ़ना है. If you can't read, listen to the podcast. Watch one video. About 10 videos are there. Maybe one video is average 5 minutes. So दिन का 5 minute देना है to watch the video and come for the live session. If you can't come for the live session, you'll get the recording. If you have enrolled, you'll get the recording. That's the time commitment. But how much time you'll waste by not joining by not having a mastermind? Let me ask you this question. कितना टाइम बर्बाद करेंगे आप अगर कोई wrong mastermind मिल गया आपको तो? How much time you'll waste to find the right mastermind? If you are willing to take that option, then don't jump in. But if you know, okay, that I don't want to miss out on that. How many of you feel that time is a no-brainer for you? Type T के यार, time तो priority है. कि यार मैं इतना समय ढूंढ रहा हूं, इतने हजारों कॉन्टेक्ट है मोबाइल में, लेकिन कहाँ पे कौन सा मास्टर माइंड है यार, समझ में नहीं आ रहा है। कितना टाइम बर्बाद करेंगे आप? यहाँ पे आ जाओ, you'll get the direct hit on the mastermind. So time is nothing, it's a priority for sure. So I hope that answered your question. Okay. Okay, are we going to cover all the 15 chapters of TAGR book in this 21 days? No, sir. 21 दिन एक चैप्टर हम पढ़ रहे हैं सर. So we're going to cover only those 2 chapters जो हम 2 चैप्टर पढ़ रहे हैं. Whatever chapters which we are reading are going to be covered, Vimal. I mean, no other chapters. The next chapter will be covered when we start to read that particular chapter. For example, जैसे अगर आप एग्जाम देने जाते हो स्टूडेंट्स, तो पूरा करिकुलम तो साथ में, यानी सारे सब्जेक्ट्स का एग्जाम एक साथ नहीं लिखते हो ना. चलो आज इंग्लिश पेपर लिखेंगे, कल मैथ्स लिखेंगे, परसों साइंस का पेपर है, फिर समझो फिजिक्स का है, फिर केमिस्ट्री का है, फिर बायोलॉजी का है, कि सारा सब कुछ एक ही साथ वॉमिट करना है आपको. ऐसा तो नहीं होता, राइट? तो 21 days you are preparing for this, you are studying this, and so step by step learn every principle and you apply it in your life. So more power to Bimal. Clear on this? Okay, let's move fast. Lot of questions. Somanada Rao, do we have access to recording of this session? Yeah, you will get access of this recording by tomorrow morning, Somanada. In fact, that reminds me, let me just stop the recording and pause it again so that it's easy for Somanada. You can definitely get it. So let me just pause the recording and restart so it's easy for me to upload, my backend team to upload this. More power to SD. That's easy for me to pronounce your name. Great. Next question by Vijay Gupta. How to have free flowing cash flow? Okay. So Vijay ji, understand this. Cash flow or money is energy. And whether energy is stuck, whether money is stuck, that means the energy is stuck. कहाँ पे energy stuck हो गई है? तो look at the energy space around you. Physical space देखिए. Is everything free flowing? Second point. Mentally, see, thought spiritually बोल रहा हूं मैं. पैसा नहीं तो आप पैसा किसी को कैसे दे पाएंगे? Spiritually, that means on a thought level basis, thought is spiritual energy. You be in the space that I am paying off my debts. I am paying off this money. मैं ये पैसा लौटा रहा हूं. ये पैसा मेरा आ रहा है, मैं लौटा रहा हूं. You try to visualize it. What's going to happen is, as that energy on the spiritual level starts to churn, when it starts to move, that is where the energy space is going to change. Why we say visualization is important. Why we say declarations of this power of money declaration is important. So for me to tell you a couple of things, you read out these declarations of money with a lot of energy, with loud voice, and listen to your voice loudly. Do it at least twice in a day. Do it at least twice in a day and see how powerfully things will start to change in the next 7 days. Understand this. When money is stuck up, it's stuck up in your mindset. And when you start to get this feeling that I'm paying off my debt, I'm paying off this particular EMI, I'm paying off this home loan overburden, I'm paying off this, I'm getting this money stuck up, I'm getting that old loan which is not being sanctioned, etc., etc., etc. You start to get that spiritual energy coming inside in your physical manifestation, and that's where the money starts to flow into your account. It's a free cash flow. Money is energy. It's nothing but energy. So apart from going the extra mile, etc., 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 but focus on you getting into that vibrations of free flow of energy. Okay, good question, and I hope this helps to all of you. How many of you really want to get into that vibration of a money magnet, and you really want to have that free cash flow? Type me if you want to have a free cash flow of money. That's really powerful. More power to Vijay ji. Next question is by Newton. Is auto suggestion one of the best ways to influence and change the paradigms? Study more about it. Absolutely right. Auto suggestion is the keystone to the arch of the philosophy of Think and Grow Rich. 13 steps hai. Usme auto suggestion is the keystone. That's the actual word. Auto suggestion is the keystone to the arch of the principles of Think and Grow Rich. यानी keystone का मतलब कि अगर वो हिला दिया आपने, the entire arch will start to fall, खत्म हो जाएगा. So that's where you really look at it. Auto suggestion is the keystone, and continuous repeated affirmation of the same thought again and again and again to your conscious, from your conscious mind to your subconscious mind. That's the only way to influence and change your paradigm. So keep on. Why do we do this Friday को क्यों कर रहे हैं हम? I mean, every Friday में क्यों आपके पास आता हूँ? That's again hitting in auto suggestion, declaration. Wait for the declarations. It's going to be very powerful this at the end. Okay, so more power to Newton. Got it, Newton? Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. कितना अच्छा लगता है जो क्वेश्चन पूछता है और उसका वीडियो ऑन हो. मैं चेहरे पे देख सकता हूँ कि हाँ उसको जवाब मिल गया कि या he got my answer. And I really want all of you to on your videos because I can connect with you. I mean, हाँ मुझे इतना अच्छा लगा कि न्यूटन ने थम्स अप किया कि या ओके फाइन मैंने आंसर दिया, ओके ही गॉट द आंसर. So really, I mean, it helps me to connect with you, and that's where I can really, because I cannot be everywhere across India. But keeping your videos also, I want to more power to all the people who have kept their videos on. I'm thinking Firoz and starting से रखा है, Mitul, yes, Munesh, many of you, आपने बिल्कुल आप हिले नहीं हो, हिले भी जगह से लेकिन वीडियो चालू रखा आपने. So thank you for this. Thank you for this. I really acknowledge all of you. That's the real power. Thank you for this. Amazing. Next question is by Lemma. Lemma is asking, I am a guest. Welcome, Lemma. I have enrolled for the 21-day challenge. Which chapter to read? So Lemma, of course, thank you so much for trusting us. And Lemma, this is for people like you who cannot enroll for the 90 days challenge for whatever reasons they want to test it out. So you read the chapter from Tuesday. We'll be sending an email to you of the 10th chapter, Power of Mastermind, and the 13th chapter, The Brain. The 13th chapter and the 10th chapter, ये दोनों chapters आपको पढ़ने हैं, and you'll be again getting emailers, etc. You'll be getting the videos, so don't worry. And we'll be having sessions of guiding you for that. So I hope that answered your question, Lema, and welcome to the community. This is the first step in your journey to start to think and grow rich. More power to Lema. Next question again, Bimal. I like Bimal. He's the question man today. How is this 21 days program different and help us to achieve our goal? Kindly explain a bit. So this is a focused 21 days challenge where I'm just focusing on the power of mastermind and the brain. So there are the principles of Think and Grow Rich are vast. There are 13 steps to riches. There are 5 core principles in 90-day challenge. But if you really want to master the power of mastermind, if you only want to focus, I want to use the power of mastermind, I want to get my brain aligned, I want to understand this chapter in detail, threadbare, then enter this challenge. And just like a jigsaw puzzle, when you combine all these small pieces together, the entire jigsaw puzzle starts to fit in. So you put this one track of power of mastermind in the brain. Next 21 days, we'll put the mystery of sex transmutation, and then we'll have the sixth sense, then we'll have the fears, then again with desire. So every 21-day challenge, we put the pieces together, and that's where the entire jigsaw puzzle starts to match. Okay, so that's how it's different than the 90 days curriculum. Okay, so more power to Bimal again. Next question is by Ramakrishna. How to make a goal card? Ramakrishna Patel, are you a member of our community? Then join the induction program. Watch day 8 and day 9 of the 90 days video. There are templates given. Day 8, day 9 of the 90 days video, and follow that template, follow my video, and your goal cards are ready. Day 11, you send your goal cards for me for verification. I will check it, and that's where you start your kickstart your journey on this. So more power to Ramakrishna for this. We move on to the next level. Next question, Reshwa. After forming mastermind, how should we keep the energy of group aligned to the same? So Reshma, there are few steps after we form the mastermind. Number 1, the frequency of meeting in the mastermind. Number 2, the maintaining of perfect harmony in the mastermind. Number 3, the keeping of interest of every member in the mastermind aligned. Number 4, the intention of the goal which we are contributing for the mastermind. So there are a variety of things which we need to ensure on a continuous basis, and that's going to help us to have the mastermind really working for us. अरे दो लोगों को एक साथ में एक ही चीज पे समानता से समझाने का बहुत कठिन, बहुत टफ है. समझो 200 मिलियन लोगों को कैसे समझाया होगा महात्मा गांधी ने. 200 मिलियन पीपल का एक सुपर मास्टरमाइंड कैसे बनाया होगा? 2 जन को, एक 2 टीम मेंबर हम संभाल नहीं सकते हैं. In the power of mastermind, having 200 million people aligned together to achieve that grand goal. I think that's one of the biggest mastermind ever, and that's mentioned in the chapter of faith. It's also mentioned in the power of mastermind. And it's not about Gandhigiri, but it's about applying the principles. Without social media, without YouTube videos going viral, without those posts going viral, how can you get people follow you, and how can you make them influence you for a lifetime? Do you think so that this was a super mastermind type SMM? If the independence of India struggle and the mastermind formed by Mahatma Gandhi, I think it's a super mastermind. इससे better, इससे bigger दुनिया में आज तक कोई mastermind बना नहीं बनेगा for sure. That's the power of mastermind. So yeah, if you find it's easy, have 2 people in your team aligned with you for a lifetime. बहुत challenging है, बहुत challenging है. So that answers your question. Reshma, more power to you. Again, Bimal is asking, I'm interested for the Vipassana. Please share the details how to connect for the same. So Bimal, just send an email to us, and we will see that you can be there enrolled in the course. Okay. So thank you for your interest. More power to you. Next question, last question, Bhavna. Can you explain what this brain thing is? So brain, I will talk next Friday. Brain, you're going to read this, Bhavna, in this 21-day challenge. And कैसे power of mastermind को brain से हम connect करेंगे. So that is also, I'm going to talk about the power of brain. How many of you want to know how to use your brain power? How many of you want to know how do you use the untapped potential of your brain? How many of you want to know how to actually see what is the current potential of the brain? How many of you want to see of examples that how people have made millions of dollars using their brain power? Be there in the next Friday mastermind call where you're going to focus on the power of the brain, that how this power of mastermind is aligned. You see, the human mind or the brain is like an electric battery. There are cells over there. And if you have this mastermind combined together, the different brains combined together, they amplify that brain power. छोटा एक सिंपल ब्रेन, मेरा अकेला ब्रेन काम करेगा, छोटा पावर, छोटी बैटरी. पर अगर मेरे साथ में मेरी मास्टरमाइंड साथ में काम करेगी तो सबकी बैटरीज अलाइन करके हम साथ में एक एम्पलीफाई कर देंगे पावर का. तो वो ब्रेन पावर और मास्टरमाइंड का कॉम्बिनेशन है, which is there why we are reading these 2 chapters together. So when you are reading this, few tips for people who have joined in the community. When you read the chapter, first you read the power of mastermind, then you read the chapter of brain. पहला power of mastermind पढ़िए, and then you read the chapter of brain. And then you see the interlinkages, why these two we are reading together. So how many of you are going to follow this sequence type S for sequence? Reverse मत करना sequence. पहले mastermind पढ़ेंगे, उसके बाद में आप brain पढ़ेंगे. Don't reverse the sequence. There's a logic behind it. Please follow the sequence, and then you see how we can multiply the brain power. By using the brain power, we can have the power of mastermind aligned to that. So follow the sequence. Don't create rules. Follow exactly the way I'm telling you to do, and you'll actually master the sequence over here. All right, I think I've answered all the questions, and I'm very happy to have this, all of you in this. Now let me just bring this to a landing. And yes, before we close this, do you think that this 90 days challenge is worth the investment which you have invested? जो 10,000 रुपया दिया है या Victory Mastermind जो दिया है, type whatever one word of feedback which you want to give to our YouTube viewers or for the guests which are there, that it's not something in an online program बना दिया, दे दिए videos, कोई पूछता नहीं उसके बाद में. Whatever one word of feedback which you would want to give to, or one message which you want to give to people who are sitting on the fence, whether you should enroll our community or not. So, I mean, one word of feedback will definitely, imagine this, आपका अच्छा हो रहा है, but people are suffering. आपके एक वर्ड से, maybe आप किसी से लिंक शेयर करो, maybe just get them in our community complimentary program, and you will be going to the next level. You'll be helping someone else, and that person is going to thank you for a lifetime. Let me just share this with you. The link you want to share with who wants to be a part of this community. क्या कैसी लिंक शेयर करनी है? ये लिंक शेयर करनी है आपको. So this is the link which you need to share. Share this, and you will be share this link. Share this link. Become a catalyst. जो अच्छा आपको मिल रहा है और आपको अच्छा चाहिए आपकी जिंदगी में, get someone else get these principles. किसी और की जिंदगी में अच्छा सोचिए, अच्छा करिए, कुछ नहीं करना, सिर्फ आपको लिंक शेयर करनी है, okay? Just link share करनी है, okay? And then you see how things starts to work in your life also. तो ये लिंक है, शेयर करिए, and that's where we start move on to the next one. Ready for the declarations? Powerful money declarations? Yes. Bring it on. Ready? We'll do this with a lot of energy, a lot of positivity, a lot of alignment, complete clarity, and we'll do this when money starts to flow, free flow in our life, really free flow in our life. And once the declarations are done, I will unmute you all, and you will announce, and I'll have a gallery view mode. We'll have a gallery view mode so we can see each other, and you will announce that I am a TAGR champion. Are we all ready for this? Type RTS if you're ready to start. Bringing this energy completely together and moving forward to the next level. Let's do this together. So money starts to free flow in our account. Okay. So 3, 2, 1, and begin. I like money. I love it. I play the money game to win. I use money wisely, constructively, and judiciously. Money is constantly circulating in my life. I release it with joy, and it returns to me multiplied in a wonderful way. I believe money is important. Money makes life more enjoyable, and money is freedom. Money flows to me in avalanches of abundance. I get rich doing what I love. I use money for good only, and I'm grateful for all the money I have now. I am financially free because I now know how to truly think and grow rich. Now, I'm going to go for gallery view, and I'm going to ask all of you to unmute in a moment. And once I do this, I want all of you to unmute themselves, ask all to unmute and say, I'm a proud TAGR champion.
I am a
I
proud
am a proud
TAGR
champion.
champion. Proud TAGR
TAGR
champion.
champion.
I am a proud
Proud TAGR champion. I am a proud TAGR champion.
I'm a proud
proud
TAGR
TAGR
champion.
champion.
Proud TAGR
I am a
champion.
proud TAGR champion. I am a proud TAGR champion. I am a proud
I am
TAGR
a proud
champion.
champion.
I am a proud
I am a
TMP.
proud TAGR champion.
Okay, thank you.
I am a proud TAGR champion.
I am a proud TAGM champion.
Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I hope I have answered all your questions. Before I leave, I just want to say a few last things. Well, I'm there with you, and I want to support you. I wish you grand success. May all your wishes be fulfilled, and God bless all of you. Thank you so much, and I will see you next Friday. Bye.
Thank you so much, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.